someone say grape on pizza?
Oh my. Sounds good.
Oh, stop, please.
When you put them on grapes on a pizza, be more grateful next time.
Fuck you.
I agree.
And these grapes taste like cherries. I don't know why.
There must be some very weird grapes then.
Yeah.
I bet they don't taste very great.
Oh my.
Do the team leads need to speak anymore?
Sorry,
No,
I'll be
you-
grateful next time.
No. Shut
Okay.
the fuck up.
Oh,
Now we know
Just
that you,
mute him. Mute him.
now we
Christ.
know that you actually need to fucking mute team leaders all the time.
excuse me.
Thanks for letting us know.
We give team leads one chance and that's what we get.
Never use team leaders.
Never
That's
again.
No.
Oh my god, what the fuck's wrong with this map?
It's fine.
Please don't draw stuff.
Why did you mention it? Now everybody's gonna draw stuff.
Okay, Liru, squad radios, yeah?
Don't forget I can see who draws stuff, so I'll just kick you.
Squad radios, Liru, yeah? Or not?
I don't
Please
remember if I put
read
them
the
or not.
briefing, please.
Liru doing the briefing?
You want me to start now?
Yes, read the briefing,
Yes.
please.
Okay. So today's mission is a recreation of Hamburger Hill. Most of the players will be spawning at the ground staging point to circle it. There are both tanks and mechanized 113s at that position. Each squad can take a 113 or they can walk. It's up to the ground command. Air will spawn up at Camp Moke. There are 4 Hueys, all armed and loaded to bear, that can be called in for support. If players die and for whatever reason respawn on team is not working, there are 2 respawn points. The first is up at air staging point where they can be funneled in via air again if respawn on team is not working. And if they want to take their Vic back, let's say tankers lose their Vic or one of the squads lose their 113, they can respawn at ground staging point and bring that back up the road. All vehicles in this AO, from helicopters to ground Vics to resupply, all take 3 minutes, 180 seconds to respawn after they are shot down. The AO itself is a pretty simple one. You guys are going to move along this MSR, cross this bridge. Past this bridge is enemy territory where you can expect to be shot at. And these are your objectives if you were to go to tasks. The first is taking the actual hill itself, and it is comprised of the following. First, there are some ammo caches to the south of the hill. Somewhere in this area, we believe there are 2, you just need to secure them. And the second thing that you need to find is a mortar position that is also somewhere on this hill. With those both being done, all you have to do is sweep and clear the rest of the hill, and once you have completely killed all forces, or they have pulled back, you have won the scenario and it will auto-index. Secondary objectives include 2 AA sites, one to the north of the hill and one to the south. Air or ground can hunt for them. And there is also a small cop/observation post to the north that may have stuff that can help you hit the hill. It's a target of opportunity that you can go clear out at your convenience, or you can completely ignore it. It does not contribute to the win condition.
So we don't have to take out the AA either, necessarily.
Not necessarily. It's secondary, just meant to give your air guys more room to maneuver, but it is not needed to take the hill itself. Any other questions, Brown?
The hill's taken by elimination of all enemies within the radius, yeah?
Yes. Once you eliminate a large percentage of forces, any stragglers, I'll just have pull out of the region to simulate them trying to run. Yes, it's a Vietnam-era Zeus op. Complete with Hueys, 113s, a few tanks, and a whole bunch of infantry. So anyway, the statics here, I tried not to go for Dishkas, except for one right here, because the twin is evil. I went for a few different AT weapons as well. And you're You're being silly. Faded Darth giving away 2 subs to Dawn and Broad. Nice. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. Yeah, they're testing the waters here. That flew right by you, buddy. Freak out. And that sounds like my AA is starting to fire. Small arms to get him to wave off. Yeah, no, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to see that. Ooh, right in front of his nose again. Yeah, so it's not within range of my AA just yet. These are just guys mildly harassing. They got 1 kill up there. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my VC units to get ready to stage, because air's gonna make them freak out, so I'm gonna have to separate them after I spawn them. Oh, look at that delicious hover. Oh, that wasn't even close, Liru. So they're softening up some of these statics up here. He broke that. Okay. Still got this sideways gun, and this guy's not even looking in the right direction. That looks like some AA firing. And now, let's open them up. One squad immediately rushing in over here. Hopefully this guy will start shooting. I don't want to take any shots myself. There we go. Massive amount of shooting. Music to my ears. Alright, let's get in this guy, get in the main gun here. Oh, he pulled up last second. Let air think that they have the upper hand here, think that there's not really any resistance strafing them here. These guys have completely ditched their 113. That's not a good call, but yeah, that squad completely on its own here. Air now strafing that Vic. I think, guys, let's do, let's hide and go up there and have a listen to some things. Let's see, I am set to invincible. Alright. I just heard something take some sort of hit. Let's teleport over here and have a listen.
I've killed 2 of my guys so far. And you killed Brown.
Drove right up to a machine gun.
That's only Brown, that's fine.
Oh, we need to fucking pull back. We need to pull back into the in somewhere. Fucking anywhere but here.
We really want to go that bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're realizing they're the only guys that pushed over that bridge, which was the mistake. Oh, that's a nasty suppression effect. I can't even see right now. I gotta be careful about teleporting close to him. Because I might get suppressed myself. So I'm using whatever I can as indirect fire against those Hueys. Alright, so that literally goes right over. Oh, look at that auto hover. Oh, come on, reload. I can't get the range right. The Hueys are doing their best, though, to cover that front squad. That just happened to, you know, have the ground commander in it. Now it's kind of like cutting off the head of the snake. The rest of the body's kind of wailing around, not really knowing what to do. And all of these guys are dead. Wow. Holy crap. They might have gotten shot by friendlies. So, lead squad pushed up. They got kaplootied. The Vic is nowhere to be found. I think because they might have taken it and driven it back. But I only see, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Nope, okay, yeah, they drove it back with what they could. But that left a lot of guys to die. That is... Oh... That's messed up. Okay, so one squad's already been wiped. They'll, respawn. Cool. Wise. Next lines of vehicles are going up. I'm gonna let them get some leeway. I want to get them right here. This will be the next major fight. I've got, you know, some guys patrolling around too. These guys are engaging what they can. And this is just to show how unforgivable that medical is. Now you're seeing the tanks and stuff fire. Oh! Oh! He just... Irish just raffle stopped Michael's helicopter! Oh! Oh, did you see that? Mid-air collision! I knew that was gonna happen today! I had the feeling in my bones, I'm like, something's gonna happen here. Oh! That was funny. Just got raffle stomped by his teammate. That's why you need a J-Tac, kids. Pearson now going super low. I'm gonna get on the gunner here. Gonna shoot the heck out of that Huey. Because he just landed right in front. And yeah, he is now going to die with the other Huey. That was just, wow. I'm at a loss for words for what I just freaking witnessed there. I mean, at least these guys are going to get reinserted. But holy crap. That was... Wow, so half their Air Force just got lost, because one, I think he was damaged or something, because otherwise I can't imagine why they'd land right there. Now I'm getting suppressed, so I'm gonna teleport around, because, woo! That flare effect, man. Holy crap. I'm gonna go right back here, and we're gonna have a listen. My camera will return in a second. Just tapping in and out. Yeah, so I think he was trying to rescue the downed pilot, but wow.
What?
These guys are just pinned down back here now. They gotta leave with the tank. I was hoping to kind of box them in on this bridge, but, you know, only one squad charged ahead and all the other ones stayed back. But yeah, 2 down units. Man, that's crazy, you know? So pilots have respawned back here. Some of the guys have come up here, so they're just waiting for their Hueys to respawn.
Apparently there are enemies.
If you're on about the trees are enemies, then fair enough, there's a lot of enemies.
They're saying there's a lot of enemies. They've only fought about a squad and a half to 2 squads, because the other half of this squad's still back here. It's just been some statics.
30 minutes to get here. What are we doing?
We're firing at trees.
Yeah, they're literally just shooting at the trees at this point. It's kind of funny. But hot damn, I cannot believe I witnessed another Mario stomp. The last Mario stomp that happened was
Oh, I see the
Yeah, 70.
whatchamacallit? The when I used a little bird to Mario stomp an MI8.
I'm not a fucking monster, so I can't shoot him.
Now you're hearing the AA firing off because Irishman pushed out really far here.
You want to see fire, that man.
That's this flat AA position back
I
there.
can't hear anything.
Now we're having another, the other tank is now pushing ahead. Infantry are still staying back here. Don't know what they're trying to do. They're still suppressing those woods, I guess, to kill that one guy that was still up. I'm gonna have these guys stay defensive. And you're hearing more of that flak firing off.
Fucking hell. They can't even see
Still
me.
waiting on those Hueys to respawn.
Hey, just give me something.
We tested this on the server. I know they
you say
respawn,
something?
so it's just taken. Hasn't been those 3 minutes yet. Do
Okay,
I think
good.
TSP
I'm
would have done
checking
better?
my
I'm not
okay.
gonna
Everybody
say
back in the
anything
Vic.
on that.
Everybody engine tricks.
Oh, fucking the vehicle. Oh, okay, I'm firing at nothing. Good idea.
You can hear the salt.
It's been half an hour. Got here.
Hold on.
Alright, there's one Vic.
Stop complaining.
Yep, there we
You
go.
spent half an hour firing at nothing. It could be worse.
Man, can you repeat? Oh my god, I
So
can't
one
hear
tank
anything.
went down right here. I've got another tank hidden right here. We're gonna make this be the next combat site. I can put a squad right here and a squad over here and have them run around. Air using this avenue properly. This one dish comes from a building trying to keyhole air. He's the guy that Mario stomped the Vic. Let me see how his health is. Only his anti-torque is slightly orange. That's crazy. They've got a wounded guy in the Vic up there. Oh man, but hey, they've made it past the really hard part, I would say. This chokehold is to kind of set the tone. Hopefully the hill itself will be a little bit easier. We can hope, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, delete some bodies. And we can go from there. So these guys are making a vehicle front line right here. All those guys are the bodies are still there. That's got to be terrifying to go and see. And now they got to devise a plan of how they're going to take this hill. But already we've seen some crazy stuff. So I only Zeus the mission files I make for him. I've only made 2. I don't know when I'm gonna make more, because they want me to now start automating AI respawn, AI triggers and stuff, and that means I have to define all of their parameter class names, and that would take me literally like 20 hours. And I'm not gonna do that. Realistically, it would just mean I have to ace export their stuff and put it in a file, and then reference that file for every little trigger and add a bunch of triggers. At that point, it's not Zeusing, it's mission making. Now they're forming a little bit of a battle line right here. I think they're landing a chopper. Oh, it's so... Oh, this guy doesn't... He's got a mortar bag, that's why. Okay. I love that song. Sympathy for the devil, but I need to teleport away because that's effect volume. So, I don't want to get copyrighted. Alright, so I'm gonna send in the next wave of VC. I'll kind of come around over here. You're having a few pot shots done. That tank could also be a potential issue. They're gonna drive right into it. Yep, so tank just point blank shoots. These guys driving right into this ambush with that Dishka. Oh, guys. They're gonna drive right past. I'm gonna get this rear squad to go, and some of them are charging right into the hill. This guy's firing his gun at a T-34. Now you're hearing an airstrike come in, very danger close on that tank. One of these 113s already making it. Just heard something explode. That was the command vehicle back here. There was no infantry screen. And now this is just getting messy. Their units are pretty badly spaced out. Command Vic, just again, head got severed off of command. And now these infantry are pretty much alone for the ride. We have a Vic coming up over here. I'm going to send these three back in the fray. Now you're having air trying to clean up what they can. I do have AT here, but gotta wait for them to hover. And the air is flying low enough not to aggro my Sparka. But wow, a lot of people on this front line are dead yet again. Now you're seeing people forming up in here. They pop smoke. Now they're just gonna get blindly suppressed. Got a squad over here as well. They're getting picked off. They're alone. They need to get back in the Vic and drive away, because at this point... Oh, this is, like I said, with this medical... This is just a slaughter. They're doing their best to also take fire from the infantry. There's only so much they can do. I'm glad I put the spotting, the accuracy down from 35 to 30. This tank's still firing its machine gun. It's suppressing the left of that. Someone with AT. Looks like they get it. White pizza gun here. Sweet. I'll enjoy that after this operation. A few guys smoked off. They're heading left. But this is a bloodbath, guys. There's no other way to put this. Where's the infantry screen? Where's the they should have put their tank on point instead of having the Sheridans on point. Excuse me, the Sheridan's a different tank. Instead of their 113s on point, they should have had a tank on point to deal with that 134. The other 34 got airstruck. So it just baited them in here, and then you saw that perfect ambush with that Dishka cutting them down. I mean, it is a bloodbath. I never mean for my ambushes to go this well. But they're just kind of playing into them, you know? It hurts, but we gotta see what they do after this. Hopefully they'll bounce back. Now I'm having some infantry starting to come around and encircle this group over here. We can hope that their flank security is okay. I'm just gonna copy and paste those guys because I broke them apart because I want to send them in direct. But air is doing a really good job running interference up because that stuns the AI. It makes them focus on air assets instead. But they're also doing a good job flying back and forth to kind of prevent me from doing anything about them. So it's a good call there. I'm sure the medics are going to be happy with this op. They're going to have a lot to do with how crazy all this stuff is going. So some of my ambushes are jumping down right here. I got these guys coming around the flank from the direct south. And we gotta see how their vehicles are doing at this point. I think these guys literally lost their Vic. It'll respawn in a few minutes. Whether or not they decide to bring it back up is anyone's guess. Airstrike coming down close to friendly forces. Oh, that could have been brutal. I think he realized those were friendly. Foxtrot bites the dust from his own air fast. Oh, God. That's why you don't want to separate either. Now, a lot of my infantry are setting to defend only. I want them to go check that out, but air is keeping them stunned. Again, very good job from air, but this is what happens. I saw no one took the JTAC slot. And this is why you need a JTAC to coordinate stuff like this, because otherwise you're going to see air assets hit their own guys, and it's just going to get messy. Now, this type of air lockdown you're not going to see on the hill because of the 2 AA sites and the Sparka tank. But again, this is helping them get themselves up. Save them out of these ambushes because they have been getting literally neutered here. Now we see some guys holding the right flank. Morrison unfortunately goes down. And Tomcat here doesn't even see where they are. They're right there. He pops a grenade out because they've killed a few guys right here. Oh, that Viet Cong dude right next to him. And we have, I have no idea what that is. Apparently someone's body has decided to go across the map. Here it is. And, someone's, yeah, poor GI has his entire body spread around. Ah, damn. Another Vic has gone up. These guys are engaging this squad. They throw a napalm. No, that's a Molotov. It was just not far enough. And I'm hearing my AA starting to fire as well. I can only imagine how many people have died in this op so far. Thank God they have multiple lives. You know, despite everything that's happened, the server's actually been pretty stable. I know the last Vietnam op these guys did, they crashed the server. So I'm happy with its performance right now. But yeah, air's still stunning my AI. It's good. It's very good. We just have one squad up here. Foxy going down again. And now you're hearing some of the flak firing off. Yeah, so that was one of the Hueys that's now flying back quick as can be. And now you're starting to see some of those Vics respawn. Now, some of the AI, they deployed their own mortar. Holy crap, that's not good. But the mortar positions we actually have to hit is right here. The caches, by the way, are in these two little structures. And then the hill itself, they gotta clear. They're doing a very close strike. No AT in that group for them to handle it. That's very well done. It looks like some of the Hueys are going to try to fly around and possibly test these AA sites. Here's the aggro. Cooper now getting shot at. He is trying to locate these AA sites so we can bomb them. Decent calls there. Now, as long as the squad leader for all these squads is still alive, when they respawn, they can teleport back after a minute. Oh, look at that flak going by for those Hueys. That is nasty. But if the squad leader dies, they'll have to get air inserted back here. Something cooked off back here. It looks like the server decided to spawn 2 copies of the commando tank. I don't know which one's the real one and which one's the scripted one. Look at how far this body goes. It goes all the way. What? What? That goes all the way to this dude's chest. This guy got shot so hard he got blown back to the bridge. That's Flood 2.0 right there. At least it's gonna be guiding it. I don't know. I can't make up an excuse for that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happened. All I know is that we have a tank sitting right there, and most of these infantry are sticking back. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So I'm now gonna set up some VC to basically go up and set up my next defensive line here. Air's been doing their best to try to hit these air sites, but it's not been that effective, unfortunately. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also scared to kind of TP up to him to see like what the local thoughts are, because wow, some of what I've seen has been nasty. I can only hope they're having a good time. And here, let's teleport up to this squad. One of them firing their gun viciously in the air.
There is no one standing there in front of me.
Why are you not talking?
Oh shit! Is that my dead body? Oh my god! Over there. Where I just
Take
take
out their own dead bodies. Yeah, that 113 is trash.
His corpse is over there.
Yeah, I am saying, one over here.
Having multiple airstrikes come down. This is actually a nice formation they got going here. Again, out of the view of the AI.
Have you got space in your
Here's
APC?
he's sinking the heck out of himself right there.
Come on, can you hear me?
And it looks like air is still striking this site.
Can't hear me.
So I know for this one the trigger's kind of busted.
Have you got space for 3
Let's see if that
APC? Oh, okay, I'm gonna respawn, hold on.
No.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna respawn.
Yeah, so it's
I'm taking
respawning
off
two
the
of them,
thing.
so I'll just delete one of them.
Loot him, get his shit.
Quick. I'm taking his miners.
Back the diz, man.
He has no blood, he's useless to me.
Nice, nice cider, by the way.
No blood. I think we should.
I'm really tempted. This won't kill him. I hit Sniper Wolf with one of these RPGs one time. I know this one won't kill him, but it'll definitely knock him out. There I go, getting suppressed. Probably by dudes up on the top of that hill. Yep, because I saw a little head.
Is it?
Okay. Do you wanna? Okay. We are gonna go run back.
No.
Isn't this your vehicle?
I think
Oh.
Yeah. That's about
So they're talking about getting a new
You sure you
vehicle,
wanna
but it's
run
not going to
back? That's a
respawn
long
until
way.
it's destroyed.
It's about
Oh, I
2
guess he's doing
kilometers.
it. Yeah, I can't be honest doing that.
Oh, yeah. Like,
know it now.
I'll take
Whose vehicle is it?
That'll grab the AT-4. Air coming up again, doing a strike up on this hill.
this doesn't have a rocket in it. Okay.
That's a target and a half. So that's what's causing the smoke, and yeah, I got him to give a siren. Now these guys are coming up to clear this compound out. All right, let's go back on some bodies here. I like to leave bodies. I don't like a script deleting them because nothing infuriates more when I play on the ground and I lose, like I'm trying to loot a body and then it like disappears because of a garbage cleanup script. I'm just like, oh, okay, like, screw me then. Especially if I'm like hiding behind a vehicle wreck or something. Otherwise, most of the force is now up here. They've been engaging enemy squads here. Michael is now back here. He's gonna need to get like air vac or something to come and grab him. I'm gonna send some infantry to go deal with him. And then we can demo the chopper, and then he'll get it back sooner or later. Meanwhile, I'm struggling with some squads here as I try to get units into position. That's also giving these guys a second to get themselves sorted here. Now we can also get rid of these bodies. Yeah, let's see. We're about an hour in. We're about halfway to the objective. It's a good sign. It's a very good sign. Now, realistically, I wouldn't know where he directly is, but at the same time, there's nothing I can really do in that situation. How screwed is that spark? It's still fireable. That's good. I dug a trench up there. Just want to put this guy on a doorway. Because again, I'm not going to remote control to kill anyone except for aircraft. But I'm going to go ahead and demo this Vic to let it respawn in a little bit. Because that Vic is pretty much screwed, you know? I'm gonna get rid of these mortars simply because I don't want them to get confused about the artillery site, and this is just VCOM deploying squads of mortars down. This is now Michael fighting for his life. Try to have these guys go up and mag them. The VC. You're still hearing cook-off from some of the other stuff back here. So that 113 and Huey respawn, which is good. This tank going way ahead of itself here. That's HE AT, so that's not going to do much. Trying to get these guys to come and mag dump. But armor is going off on their own. Do any of you guys have AT I could spot? Yeah, you. And this Vic is also going up. Yeah, so the tanks are getting ahead of the infantry. Which is a little problematic. I just had a big airstrike happen right there. I'll go ahead and demo that since he died. Hold this guy in reserve. Keep him right there for now, in case that Vic pushes up. Now these guys, I'm going to commit to this flank over here. And it looks like they are still fielding up some of these Vics, and this squad just doesn't know what to do. I'll go ahead, give them a small VC guerrilla group to fight. Just a 4-man. Ah, no, we can bump it up to a 6-man. Just to give them something to do. Now that they have the southern side locked down, this could act as AAA, but it's not. Just kind of putting its head in the dirt. So I'm going to make him his own group, and maybe that'll help him out. Go ahead, repaste that team, send them in over here as well. Let's see, just to get... some more units to come up. Alright, that puppy's now firing. That's good to see. I think your gun's disabled, yeah. Where did my lone AT guy go? Yeah, let's go blow up that tank. He's on his own. Should be an easy hit. Oh, these guys I'm having engaged. That. Oh, they fired back. That's getting them to spray wildly, and now you're having forces coming up on this hill. Still, a lot of my dudes are alive, though. Meanwhile, you got these guys kind of pinned down by that 6-man infantry squad. And that line of a body is still there. You still see it. That's... Arma, man. Just some crazy, crazy stuff. So that gun's been disabled. That guy is falling back. And they're still hearing the cook-off of that vehicle. I'm going to delete the dead bodies around it. And there was me getting suppressed for a second. That's a GMG strike. And they managed to shoot out the gun turret there. Sending in squads is very difficult because air is going to basically hammer them down almost immediately. Otherwise, another airstrike's come up. And you still have these forces kind of all maneuvering around. Back here, I think they're just rearming that one bird. The other AA site is still active. Still engaging those Hueys. But the Sparka's pretty much disabled here. Yeah, so this squad got set to defend only. I'm gonna quickly repaste her. I'm just gonna try to throw her in. Meanwhile, these guys, I know for a fact they're going to take forever. Now you just got this one squad trying to move up and do this on their own, which... risky, very risky. They're 5 dudes. They could get a little far here, but... I'm gonna just encircle them instead. Yeah, so these guys are now taking care of those infantry on the right flank. I'm gonna let them do that. Meanwhile, that helicopter landed close by. These guys are set to defend only. I guess they're on walking too, but I want them to engage at will. He's unconscious. He's unconscious flying up. So he might wake up from that, he might not, or he'll bleed out from cardiac arrest. So I'm gonna have these guys kind of swarm in and follow the bullets here. Don't you love it when one small squad gets sent ahead of everyone else? A little pet peeve of mine, but hey, I can do my best to make sure that gets taken care of. Alright, so those bodies are gone. Just gonna throw those guys in the corner, say they rout. Let's check on unconscious McGee. Looks like he woke up, now he's flying again. So I want to try to get these guys to conduct a flank here. There's still a lot of bunker to clear out. These guys are still getting stunned by air, basically flying over and aggroing them. Some AT get fired up, and a chopper gunner on the right side, engaging what he can on the hill. They gotta be careful not to hit themselves. Yeah, it looks like a lot of explosive just went off as this QRF came in. Air is now striking their position. Everything is just... whew. It's amazing what simple communication can fix. Matt is down. Red Eye's running up, but he's about to get gunned down here. Doing his best to hold out. That guy with the AT's reloading. Gets in the line of that other guy. And he gets shot to shit. Wow. Holy crap. Air still doing their best to soften this spot up. More airstrikes coming in. Air is striking what they can. Yeah, all as the infantry sit back. The infantry should be pushing at this point. Yeah, my AAA is firing everything they can. I still got lines of infantry trying to come up. I'm half tempted to repair that. Oh, he's unconscious! Oh, that's not good! Woo! It did a flip. So my AA's still doing its job. It's getting lucky hits. And you exploded. I didn't do that. Got that guy in the pit right there. AA firing at this Huey. She's taking significant damage. She might be able to limp back to base, though. Made us blow up. Yeah, I'll move it up at that point. Now these guys are moving up to that previous squad's position. Hearing some napalm grenades get thrown off. Let's get in some local guerrillas, guys that have no idea what they're really doing. Let's get about 12 of them. Have them run up from this flank. Air is going to significantly slow them down, so I am going to break the squad apart. And you got that command Vic also driving up. I'm going to pull whatever I can over here. So I've noticed the AI have just been kind of getting stuck looking up in the air, so I'm going to break them apart because I think they're, it's because there's squads on the roster, so we'll do that. Now he's going to fire at that Huey. Cool. And we got this significant force in the back here. These guys have no idea there's some Viet Cong right next to them. Hearing another large airstrike. Still keep my eye on that helicopter for when it respawns. They deployed a turret. That's pretty funny. That command Vic's driving around. Nothing really able to stop it. I do have an AT guy over here, though. So they keep it for now. Tank's still cooking. Some of these guys have gotten up. They're doing their best. Meanwhile, this massive counterattack on the rear. Looks like some of these guys are spotting them. And they're suppressing what they can. They are in the trees, my man. They are in the trees. I'm going to go ahead and delete those guys. I think this guy's stabilized. He's been here for a while. I'm just going to kill him off, because otherwise he's just going to sit there for pretty much ever. I hate to do that to someone, but yeah, like, he's just been unconscious. Like, he just doesn't have enough blood to wake up, but he has enough to not die, and he's been CPR'd, you know? So, AT just came in. Infantry now circling around. You're seeing more rocket strikes coming over here in this massive counterattack. Squad's doing what they can. And there's the tank. Yep. And it respawned too. I've got no choice but to just give them a script spawn one. Because, yeah, for whatever reason, some of the respawns are spawning too. Now, that thing's trying to engage that AA site. This squad doing its best to deal with that rear unit. A lot of napalm being thrown around. That's getting these guys killed. And Irishman calling sorry. Not sure if he might have accidentally hit some friendlies with some sort of airstrike. Hearing some more vehicle cook-off somewhere as well. I don't know where that is. Otherwise, holy crap, this battle is just brutal. This squad back here doing its best. I mean, if they were moving with the main unit, this wouldn't be too much of a problem, but you got guys kind of spread around right here as well. And they're throwing napalm grenades around trying to hit these gooks, but the gooks are just swarming them at this point. Look at that, they're getting right on top of them. Yeah, they are set to combat. I don't know what he's saying geez, sorry for. They're getting shot from that guy right there. There goes Flesh. But large portion of these guys, momentum's kind of died down. They've been stuck right here. Air support has been pulled back. Some of this AA battery has been taken care of, but the other half is still there. This Sparka tank is still here as well. And Air doing another strike. And pulls away before the AA site can hit him. Mortar site's still back there, still live. And let's see, it's 4:10, so I can afford to send in some more stuff. I'm also gonna think we're gonna start seeing some disconnects here on the principle that they're probably gone for 3 lives, you know? And wow, oh wow. VC have taken this section. They're gonna basically come up now and seal the gap. Holy crap. They were fine a second ago. Now they're all dead. Wow. I mean, that's very VC of them. In the trees, man. It just takes me to get them enveloped, and then they're pretty much screwed. Got some infantry clinging to this command vehicle. You're hearing the warning wails going on that guy. Oh, he's going low. His engine sounds a bit weak, but I think he still has control. I just saw him pull up, so that's good. But how is... Something just blew up back here. That's another Huey that went down. I don't know for what. Yeah, now you're going to start seeing more reinserts. These guys spawning on their dead guy's position. That's not going to do them too well. Once again, you got 4 guys up here. Not able to see much, and we have a tank going out over there. I guess he's hunting for that AA position. At this point, I'm not really worried about the tanks. I'm worried about the infantry. There's the Patton respawning. Air is going to be bringing more people in. Oh, no one's covering the right. Holy crap. I'm going to delete this rear position. I don't need it at this point. That was to see if they would go for the comp and then go down, but no, they just went directly for it. No one's gone here and checked this cache yet. The wheels on that thing are screwed. Wow. So a lot of this flank has, a lot of that assault has collapsed. I'm going to give it like 10 minutes and then send in some more infantry. But I'll give them some time to kind of get a breather here. Because holy crap. You know, actually, time-based considered, I did say I didn't want this to become like a search and destroy style thing where they're, you know, looking for single infantry. So we're going to put that QRF in now. With the attempt for them to get up on that hill. Now, why is this trigger not going off? I hate to delete bodies, but I'm trying to figure out. Why the trigger's not going off. Ay, ay, ay. I just realized we haven't been on their radio
Copy that.
now.
My squad is paralyzed inside of an APC.
Copy that. Try using side chat, see if Liru will help. Actually, Liru's on this net, so he should be able to hear this and help.
This is Liru. How are you?
Delta says his squad is stuck inside an APC.
Roger. I'm looking. Ground, this is Liru. How copy?
Yeah, send it.
So the mortar position is cleared. I don't know why the
Copy that. We have also found the cache, I believe. And then top off that.
Yep, just a reminder, there are two, not one, two. So you found one.
Copy that.
So what was this about someone being stuck in an APC? If you mean the one Bohemia?
Delta, can you handle that, please? I don't know, their Delta reported it.
Hey, because the only Vic I see you guys in play right now in terms of APCs is the one that the command Vic is, so I don't know.
Call signs, be advised, we just need to find one more weapons cache. So I'm going to split the area into sections.
Just to get rid of this vehicle charge. Well, looks like that got him out.
All call signs, be advised, locations marked on the map. Alpha and Bravo, please search the southeastern quarter. Charlie Delta Echo, please search the northeastern quarter. Let's find this last cache and complete the mission.
Give me a reason. Alright. So I gave him a big search vector here. They haven't cleared the northern side just yet. I got this tank all the way up here. Go ahead, vet these guys out since that spark is pretty much disabled. They're grabbing a bunch of enemy guns too, that's pretty funny. I'm not sure they're gonna find this one. I mean, they found this one, so I hope they'd figure it out, but we'll have to see. And any AI that are routing or whatnot, I'll pull them back. No, again, I'm not remote controlling anything unless it's to aim at air, because air is, or the tanks, but I got bored of the tanks because they're just kind of going around doing their own things here. They're not the priority of a mission, the infantry is. If I were to turn that guy right, we'll start engaging.
They tried to pick a fight with this time.
I think the garbage script's also deleting some stuff, which is okay. Random Stone, they've been alright, it's been messy.
Echo, look on the map, you'll see your quarter, so please head northeast and find the last ammo cache.
So we're moving to the mortar position, right?
Yes, the marker called mortar position. Search around the area for an ammo cache.
Okay.
It's doing the double respawn again.
Charlie.
So I think the trigger, it's even though it's set to server, it's respawning too.
I'm struggling to try and get all my guys together, but
Interesting.
they're all objecting over.
It's only
copy
happening
that.
for
I'm
those
sure
two
most of them are
vehicles,
productive.
but they're all... Maybe they're double synced, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna give them a hint. Let's get out of this cache and just start burning ammo. I'm gonna meta here and try to find them. I don't want to give it to them outright because I could just end key these guys, but... Yeah, they're now out of the AO here. Here, maybe if I shoot at Wesley a bit. Trying to help them, because they sometimes don't, yeah. Because they found this one, I'm hoping they say, like, okay, that one was that one, what about that? They never cleared that out. I just need one guy to go up and do that, but they've also been, missing these, primary fortifications here. Send in goat team. Reno, thanks for the 2-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the ops and hope you get a kick out of this. Brown, this is Liru message, over.
Send it, Liru.
So for the ammo caches, break. You found one, right? So that one is some sort of like dugout bunker with a big cover on it, right?
Yep.
Somewhere else, there's probably the same thing you might have already gone past a while ago and just never cleared out.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for the tip. All call sites, please make sure you're clearing all bunkers as you go past them.
This is Bravo, I have no idea what the fuck I am over.
Head for the highest point, and that'll be the center of the hill.
Alright, let's see. What creates the framework I build and everything else?
Which call sign on the frequency is in heavy contact?
Do I have any form of... Oh, baby. Yes. Yes, I do. Well, this will get their attention, right? Maybe? Possibly? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, just confirm, mate. They stopped the destroy cache, just catch them, yeah?
Yep, fine. Okay.
Yeah. You've got one unit, mate. It's cleared already, but there's still one more standing there.
I'm not sure if that's the one we've already found. Please mark on the map if you can, Welshie.
Welshie, I see the rest of your squad.
Yeah, but my guys are spread out. I got a few in this cache, mate, and I don't know where the other ones are. If you want to take them with you until I run into you, I think I'm off you anyway.
I'm just trying to get attention.
Because squad will take huge.
That's why I put the caches in the bunkers so air couldn't napalm them.
Copy that. Bravo, please move north to support. Just go towards the firefight.
Yeah, it's Bravo, roger that. What does the ammo cache look like? Over.
A shitload of boxes inside a bunker.
Wooden boxes?
Yeah.
I got a couple of wooden boxes in the open. But...
no, it's like a dugout trench.
Yeah, then this is not it.
Don't come on over.
I'm metaing so bad, but I need to get their damn attention.
We are in the AA tank right now. We stole it.
Please, for the love of God. Oh, I Opus, if I fire, it acts like an Igla, so it's okay. I'm gonna just divert everything back there. Let's give him a warm welcome. Just copy pasting all my AI so they're under my control instead of the server. And there's a fucking tank now up there. Jesus.
Delta, please get out of your tank and sweep the area on foot for the cache.
Copy.
Oh, this guy's a mortar backpack. Frickety frack. That guy has the artillery, yeah.
Because you can't find an underground bunker while you're driving around in an armed vehicle.
Now give it a second, because for whatever reason the server likes to be delayed here until the triggers are done.
I believe the east side is practically clear. Got no signs of any sort of underground bunkers, so we're going to head west.
Yeah, copy that. I'm currently on the west side now, investigating bunkers that have been passed.
It's almost over. Please hear the explosions and go, oh guys, we should go back and clear the rest of the freaking hill, please, maybe. I don't know. Someone. So I can't spawn anything out here because the trigger range is here. So they're way outside of it. I mean, I put a circle here, so I don't know why they're going so far. I try to, you know, guide them with that. I gotta keep these guys out of this AO now.
Charlie, please head west towards the black smokestack and explosions that you can hear.
Yeah, you may move in now. We should be too long anyway.
Brown is now down. Honestly, I'm gonna pull them out. I'll have this one guy go over there.
Going guys, we're going to secure.
Oh, so close. Hippity hoppity. Can't believe they went around this cache though. That was... Oh, looks like the one guy came by and mowed them down. So I'm literally just gonna run him in here and remove him from play. And the trigger for them completing this objective will go off in a few seconds, and then the mission will eventually end X. That's not the trigger I was looking for. That's also not the trigger I was looking for. It's pretty funny how it's double spawning Vix at the base, because the trigger is just being weird. There it is. Round, this is Liru. Stand by for auto index. Over.
Copy that, Liru.
Oh, man.
Good job, guys.
That was an op. That was just...
What is?
Oof.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi guys.
Hi.
I gotta wonder how many people died in that mission.
Oh my god.
Good day, mate.
Sorry. Please. Take my apologies for everyone I killed today. Oh my god. I don't know.
Oh
how
my
that
god.
happened.
I don't apologize. I killed all of you guys.
You bad, dude.
I'm fucking murderer today.
Alright, so we'll be back at about 7. I gotta go eat some white
10 out
pizza.
of 10.
Okay, so a quick debrief. Bolt, you're echoing.
I stole a tank.
Hey Max, we completed the last one as well. So we'll do a quick debrief just before NCOs go, and you all go off and enjoy the rest of the evenings, get drunk or whatever it is kids do. Yeah, we did the op in an hour and a half. That's really good. Well done. Thank you, Liru, for hosting it and Zeusing it and making it and things. The few people who did really well, Foxtrot, thanks for picking up the long range and things. I think just from a radio point of view, even if the squads don't have short ranges, command could do with a short range and a long range, so that I can speak to both the squads and the tanks. But anyway, we worked out everything fine. I mean, Arma and Air are both becoming more autonomous, which is what we want anyway. So they need less guidance from me and they get more freedom and things. So yeah, everything's working out really well. Reminder that the PvP against the other community is on Sunday. If you want to come to that, attend the training tomorrow. So to make sure we can be the best we can be on Sunday. If anyone has any questions about that, obviously don't hesitate to message me or anyone else. Other than that, squad leads, is there anything that you want to say here that wouldn't be worth saying in the NCO debrief?
Mate.
RS Liru, no?
One thing.
Mission was nice, I think. Good mission, Liru. Yeah. And I think the problem with low FPS it's about the
mod.
The mod and the maps, guys. Yeah. It's very nice mod, but have problem with the FPS. Yeah.
What did you want to say, Cooper?
Just watch what you're doing on, side chat. We said it at the start of the op, and people were still typing on it. Not all, but it's for everyone else. It's for everyone else's sake, right? If you've got a problem, then try and message someone through Steam or through an alternative way, right? Because people are trying to stream and create videos, make content from it, and additionally, people have a level of immersion that they want to keep. I personally don't mind, but if it's annoying others, then we need to try and make sure we use something non-side chat. All right, thanks, guys. It was a good apart from that.
Yeah.
Cool, awesome. Yeah, everyone did really well. Like I said, did all objectives in a good time.
Yeah.
So, thank you everyone for coming in. Don't forget to rate the mission, as Aris always says. And yeah, squad leads, team leads, etc. Jump down channel.
One thing real
everyone
quick.
else.
One thing real quick. If anyone has any individual feedback they want to give me as a Zeus, feel free to DM me on Discord. I'm more than happy to receive it. For everything that went down, I just let the AI kind of play the course, except for aircraft and vehicles. I would get into an AT guy and boop you if I had an opportunity, and you guys were way ahead of everyone else. So, just that.
Yeah. And rate the mission, guys, please, in the website. Okay, rate the mission. Okay, nice. See you tomorrow in the training.
See you guys.
All right, thank you for watching. Go operate operationally. I got a date with some pizza. Otherwise, cheers. Have a good one. We'll be back at 7 for the 700th small scale spec op.